Hi Raccoons, welcome back and Happy New Year. I was listening to some guys this morning on the radio, these DJs on the ticket, and they were talking about what a bummer it was having to go to school and how going to high school was just like a prison, and we definitely do not want your experiences to be like that in high school. But with a new semester approaching, I think there are some things that we do need to go over and that we need you to pay attention to. First of all, let's talk a little bit about dress code. These are the main issues that we've been seeing that need to be addressed. The first is hats and hoodies are not to be worn in the building. A teacher or administrator may dress code you for this, so please remove your hats and hoodies as soon as you enter the building without having to be told. Secondly, midriffs are not to be showing. We've noticed that fashion trend coming back, and ladies, your shirts need to be long enough. If you are wearing leggings or tights, you need to make sure that you're covered in the front and the back by whatever shirt you're wearing. And we're seeing holes in the pants that are way too high on the thigh. So make sure that if you're wearing any pants that do have those tears, that they are lower, okay, so not high on the thigh. Next, earbuds. If you're wearing earbuds or headphones in the halls, you need to make sure that you have one ear that does not have a headphone or an earbud in it so that you can hear us when necessary. So we don't have a problem with earbuds or headphones, but you've got to leave one ear clear. Phones in class. Having your electronic device in class is up to the teacher discretion. In fact, we have told the teachers that if they're not using the devices for anything curriculum related, that they're to have you guys put them up. So it's not your right to have that cell phone out in class. It is up to your teacher, so you need to follow the teacher's directives with that. We've been seeing a lot of issues with picking up after yourself as far as trash being left before school, during flex, during lunch. We've got to have your help with that. You need to pick up after yourselves. We do not want to have to make it so we can't have you going anywhere in the hallways with food. But we'll do that if the trash situation remains the way it is. Please remember that during lunch, you may not go past the late gate. During flex, you can be just about anywhere with food as long as you're picking up after yourself. But during lunch, you have to come down to the cafeteria for lunch and be in the cafeteria or that A-hall area just up to the late gate or in the rotunda, but nowhere else other than that. Flex time is for tutorials, for studying and getting work completed, or socializing quietly. Flex time is not recess, and we've seen a little bit of that, and so we need to make sure that if you're not being successful in a class, that you are going to tutorials or that you're doing your work. If you're choosing not to do that, then you need to be somewhere where you're seated and you're just socializing quietly, but no running around. It's not recess. Finally, if you have early release, you need to make sure that you are out of the building by 2:45, and any exception you need to discuss with your assistant principal. Overall, we just need everyone to remember to pursue excellence in your academics and your behavior. Spring is not the time to slack off, and seniors, I'm talking to you. We want to have an atmosphere where everyone's learning, but it's also enjoyable to come to school. We want to be able to treat all students as young adults who can make good choices and that we don't have to constantly nag and redirect. We don't want to have to do that. Your teachers don't want to have to do that. So it all starts with all of you being responsible and mature and respectful. Let's have a great semester, and thanks for your attention to this, and have a great week.